you go into the news at like
we do
2 or 3
want.
minutes past.
We do what we want. We do what we want.
Do you think that talkSPORT is that well organised?
Yeah, but for this show, this late night show, we can go when
It's relaxed, isn't it?
Do what you want when you
If
want.
you're halfway through
you
a
know
great
I'm always
story-
listening, don't you?
That's
When
very
I'm
kind. I
travelling.
know you do because you text me
Yeah,
throughout the show.
text
It's
you,
very
yeah.
kind. I know that. It's nice.
Love all the callers.
We love some of them, not all of them. Just quickly before we carry on with Palace, did you see the boxing? We're going to talk boxing later on. Did you see the boxing the weekend?
I saw it in the morning. I'd done a marathon walk on Saturday.
What, a full marathon?
Yeah.
What was that name?
Palace for Life Foundation. Oh guys, they are superb.
Well done.
And we walk every year.
How long did that take you?
7.5, I think.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. How many thousand steps do you think it was?
That's a great question. I will guess that.
I wouldn't have a clue.
I would have a guess at that. How long were you walking for?
7.5 hours.
I will guess at 45,000 steps.
53.
It's not a bad guess,
It's
is
not
it?
a bad guess.
I would have done it in 45. Right, listen, let's talk about Crystal Palace now. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest with you, okay? I'm not one of those people that because you're here, I'm not going to tell you what I was saying before the season started. I said
You can
Palace...
ask what you want, but you don't necessarily get an answer, though.
Well, I'll try. I will get an answer. I'm that good. Right? I said before the season started, I think Palace would go down. I said Patrick Vieira wouldn't last the season. Right?
Wow.
Because I'm incredibly sceptical when a manager comes in that doesn't have Premier League experience.
Okay.
I have to say, sorry, Stan,
Yeah.
after the first game of the season,
You agreed with
when
me.
he played you, I feared for Palace. I have to say, that first game...
Yeah, we didn't play very well. You played well.
I don't think we... I was just thinking, just watching Pat, I felt, okay, this could be a long season.
I could understand that. Yeah.
I spoke to you about it the other week about the performance, but since then, I have to say, and again, I felt Palace would struggle this year. I'm not convinced they will. Actually, I think you're going to be all right. I think Palace will be all right.
All right.
Yeah, I would say all right, and in not in a relegation fight, not like perhaps down in the bottom 3, but 4, bottom 5. I think I get the feeling you'll be mid-table ish. I think that's where I think
we'd like to finish in the top half. I think that'd be fantastic. But obviously, like I said, new management, new players, new system, and I think
looking all right.
Looking at the fans, I think they've been quite happy what we've seen. Obviously, unlucky we didn't get an extra 2 points against Brighton, but it was daylight robbery what we did down at the Amex to them last year when we took all 3. So it was frustrating and annoying, and but it's just one of those things in football. And the manager wants us to play from the back, and he's I think he's been superb since he come in. I mean, first thing you say is, because obviously I thought Roy was superb with the team, we had an aging squad, and
the lack of money he
got
spent
the best,
as well.
Yeah, he got the best out of those players. If you ask them individually, I mean, Andros comes and he works for you, and you think he just said he was nothing short of sensational, and that was what Roy was asked to do. Patrick comes in with a whole set of new players, and we got there in the end. We got the manager, and he had less time to work with the players than he wanted. But he said, if I get the players, I'll play a certain way. If not, then I'll have to play this way.
Because see the way they're playing now, totally different to what Roy did.
But it's just a good early start, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just a good early start.
What is the aim for Palace this season?
I think to improve on what you've done in the past. We finished like 10th, 11th, 12th, 14th. 15th, we want to try and finish in the top half of the table and make progress, and as always as well, I always feel that I'd like to see us have a go in the cup, but because obviously we had injuries at the start of the season and everything, and that cup chance came around against Watford, and we ended up losing, and you think, right, if we have a run in that cup, you never know where you could get. I'm one of those people who believe we can win a cup. We can. We've been to the cup final twice. I mean, Paul's got us there as a player, and then got us there as the manager. And I did think on the second, thought, right, we've got a chance here.
What, against Man United last time?
Yeah, we've got a chance.
Even when
you're in it.
Even when you saw the little jig, that when you scored the goal, you thought.
What was that? That was to make it 1-1, was it? 1-0?
No, I think Punch came on, didn't he?
I think that took the lead.
Do you know? I can't remember. It's 2016.
I think you took the lead. I think that goal put you in front. No, I don't think you would have celebrated like that if it was an equaliser.
Probably not. I don't know with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Well, someone will tell us.
Let me ask you. Anyway, I'm going to ask you a horrible question now. Okay, we've all seen the amount of money that Newcastle United now as a club have got.
1-0 up. I've just been told. It was 1-0.
They went 1-0 up.
Yeah, in extra time.
Yeah.
That was in no time.
We've seen the amount of money that Newcastle, their owners have got, right? It's absurd. And when that window opens in January, they're going to be looking to bring players in. Do you think Wilfried Zaha could be on their radar? Is it a worry?
Depends who's head of recruitment.
Is it?
Well, every year for maybe 3 years, we've been saying, everyone says, "Can you keep Wilf? Can you keep Wilf?" And then obviously when the window closes and he hasn't gone, everyone's relieved. I am as well. I don't. Would you like to see him play Champions League football? That's his dream. Yes, I'd like to see him play Champions League football. But, he's been sensational for us. If you're a Palace fan, you just know how he's, single-handedly at times, won us games and gained us points. And people fear him regardless of what people say. So he's been our talisman. He's been fantastic. So you'd like everyone to be a happy ending for everybody. The club get a fee that they are happy with. The player get the move he's happy with. And then we can move on and try and replace or get other younger players in to take his place. I said that'd be the ideal scenario, but he's at the club, and I suppose when it comes to November, December, everyone will start talking again, and the noises will come out of, as they do from football clubs, the players they're possibly looking to sign. I don't know is the answer. It just depends who's in charge of recruitment, what their policy is. It's supposed to be incremental, isn't it? It's supposed to be just a little bit at a time, rather than go bang, bang, bang with 3 big names or 4 big names.
I know, but if they're in a relegation battle, Newcastle, in the new year, I get the feeling they're going to throw the kitchen sink.
They're crazy not to go in and invest in Gent.
They've got 200 million to spend in that window.
Well, they're not buying a club to play in the Championship, are they?
No, exactly.
Just on Zaha, Eze, I think he could go on and be just as good, if not better.
Oh, wow, that's a hell of a quote.
It is a hell of a statement. Sure, it is. Yeah. But from what I've seen, the young man, he has got a lovely way with the ball. The way he glides, he just drops shoulders, drops hips, and he just goes past players. There is a similarity between him. Wilf is a little bit more, I'd say...
aggressive.
Yeah. But the way that Eze... I get
what you're saying, and I think he's won so many of the fans over. It was so cruel what happened to him. But I think he was joining in yesterday. What day is today?
Good, okay.
Monday today? Tuesday? What day is today?
Today's Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
So I was joining in today. I think he's back in training with the boys.
So that's ahead of schedule. I thought.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a 7-monther, isn't it? Usually.
I thought he was going to be.
But Nathan Ferguson, I saw him today. He came over, and he had a knee injury. Then the knee injury, he sort of recovered from it, and then in the same week as Eze, snapped his Achilles. So he's a little bit behind Eze, and he's just keen to get going and get on the pitch and show the fans what he can do. But you're right, Eze, and also Michael Elise as well. We had from Reading, scored his first goal last week. I mean, it's delighted for him. I forget what I say, but no, he's exciting. I think Eze, Wilf.
I like Conor
Michael,
Gallagher. I know he's on loan from Chelsea.
Can run with the ball, can go past people, can create,
get people off this season,
get penalties.
Yeah.
Conor's been sensational
he's
for us.
Fantastic player.
2 goals already. He will score goals for us. He gets in the box. He tries to make things happen. He's really positive. And then obviously, Christian up top, and then we've got Edouard as well.
Coming down the right,
Has done very well.
Jean-Philippe Mateta as well. So we've got competition for places all over across the pitch, which is the ideal scenario. So, just continued success for Patrick and the group, and grow more in confidence. And I'd say Guehi and Anderson are as good as pairing at the back as, I think in my involvement with this football club, this is the best squad we've ever had. I think.
Over how long have you been there?
85.
And you're including going back that far, are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I just think so. We've got international players.
But when you were playing in the cup final for Palace, you had established. You had John Solaki, you had Nigel Martin, you had Andy Gray, you had Jeff Thomas, you Writer. You had an unbelievable team.
Yeah, but I think as a squad, for 2 places for every place, this is the best squad. So I maybe do no disservice to my era, but moving forward, this now is exciting. It really is.
So that then really Vieira has to get something out of this squad, doesn't he? When you say you don't want.
What's that something?
Well, not fighting, not being in the bottom quarter, of the table. You want to be.
Is this 8 consecutive seasons? 8?
I don't know. You work
7
there.
or 8? Yeah.
There you all go.
Yeah. So we feel we're moving forward. We're obviously the group was aging, and second oldest or oldest in the Premier League, so it had to be replaced. So this summer you have to say that Dougie and Steve and the chairman have done an excellent job providing for the manager, and then here the players create something, and so far Patrick's obviously
doing all right.
Everyone's buying into what he wants.